I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different, and every breakup is different. Work with me, and you'll get professional help on your situation. Just click on the link in the description below, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about feeling worse about my breakup. So, when you're going through a breakup, you're going to have your ups and your downs. Mostly downs. They're really not any fun. Unless, of course, your idea of fun is waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to diarrhea. Then they're a blast. Literally and figuratively. So, I always try and help you guys understand that a breakup is a symptom of a problem. And it's very important that you understand that, because breakups happen for a reason, or a lot of reasons, and you have to try and figure out what it is. And that's why I'm here, because I obviously study relationships and breakups and strategies that are going to be more attractive and, give you the best chance to get your ex back. But also, I teach you guys how to have healthy romantic relationships, because your partner left you and they had reasons for doing it. Now, every breakup is different, every situation is different, and there are a ton of different reasons that it could be. Maybe they have some kind of mental health issues. Maybe they can't attach to people. Maybe you don't brush your teeth and you got that stank breath. They're tired of it. So many different reasons. And a lot of times you guys don't even know how to explain to me what the problems were. And we have to really work at looking at it. And I hear guys every day, more so men than women, that guys are like, I don't know what happened. And then I'm like, well, what did she tell you? She didn't really say anything. She didn't say anything, or you weren't listening. Or maybe your anxiety was so high you couldn't hear her or remember what she said. That happens a lot. That happened to me really bad. Like when my exes would talk to me about their reason for the breakup, they could say it and it would literally, it just didn't sink in. I don't know if that happens to you guys too, where I'm like literally like, wait, say what? I ask them again and then again and then again, and they're like, I've told you like 5 times, and I'm like, yeah, but I need to hear it again. When you have that anxiety, you're just like in this fog, right? Where my brain is just like in a fog. I don't know if this happens to you guys. I know some of you guys it does. But, you're just so confused and you can't think clearly. Oh, it's the worst. Your memory's awful. I don't know. I don't know what it is about a breakup and that anxiety that causes your memory to be so bad. But, I know, like for me, I have a terrible memory of my childhood. I had terrible anxiety. My mom had tremendous amounts of anxiety. And so I had a lot of anxiety. I didn't even realize it till I was much older. And a lot of you guys are just realizing it now. You're watching the videos and you're like, that's me. Yeah, well, I had those aha moments too. Like I've mentioned before, sitting with Margaret, and I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes your partner needs space? It was a real aha moment for me, and once it clicked, it was like, oh, when you have anxiety, space is terrifying, right? Space feels like death. You don't want space. But, for your partner who needs a little space, and you're coming on so strong, they feel trapped, and they're just like, oh my God, and they have to push you away. So, like I said, guys, there are a lot of reasons that your partner will end the relationship, and I'm trying to really be proactive in educating you guys that no contact is not the answer. For those of you guys that are convinced no contact is not the answer, you are missing the big picture, right? No contact does not correct the problems that were in the relationship. There were problems that were in the relationship, and unless you learn the skills to correct that, even if they do come back and give you another chance, you're just going to do something that pushes them away or makes them angry or whatever, depending upon your situation. But if you guys don't learn to have a healthy romantic relationship, you're just gonna have another heartbreak. That's the bottom line. And if you guys don't learn how to choose a good partner, you're gonna keep picking people that are not good for you, or maybe not good for relationships, depending upon where you're at and what you've been through in your life. That's what you're going to be attracted to. So please, guys, I'm always telling you guys, one of my videos in particular, how to choose a good partner. Watch it. It should not be one of my lowest viewed videos. How to choose a good partner. Think about it. Think about it. I know you're consumed with getting your ex back, but maybe if you watch that video and some of my other videos that are similar to that, you'll realize maybe your partner was not a good partner. Maybe getting back with them is not going to lead to a healthy romantic relationship that you're wanting. I know that sounds crazy, but give it a shot. Okay? Frustrates me, guys, because you have to understand, I'm a therapist. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know things that you don't know, and you don't know what to look for. That's why I'm telling you, look for this. Look for that, okay? I know a lot of you guys have not even seen healthy relationships with your parents, so you don't know what to look like, or what look for. I got an email today from a guy who did a Skype with me recently. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. He separated from his wife. They have a son together, and it's really been affecting him. He's really been depressed, which is completely normal. If you're going through a breakup, it's absolutely normal to go through depression. I've been there. I know exactly what you're going through. So he said, "Hey Craig, I've been feeling extremely crappy lately. I feel like I have been missing my ex extremely lately. I am lonely. I have no friends to go out with. I've lost all of them, either because I stopped talking to them because of my ex, or they stopped talking to me because they didn't like her. I can't stop thinking about her for some reason. I don't want to feel this, but I don't know how to." Well, you had an attachment trauma, and because you didn't have your needs met very well in your early childhood, you're putting a lot of pressure on the needs of your ex, and it's like feeling like you're terrified that you're never going to have those needs met again. Let me go on here. "I recently had a chance to have sex with a gorgeous 23-year-old girl, but I wasn't able to get an erection. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the way I feel. I tried to drown my doubts with alcohol and still wasn't able to perform." Okay, don't beat yourself up. It happens, okay? Lots of guys have that happen every single day. You're depressed, you were drinking. Even under the best circumstances, you can't be expected to perform 100% of the time. Only I do that. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding. Don't beat yourself up, guys. I talk to guys all the time going through a breakup that have this issue. Okay? I don't know if there's something biologically going on there that maybe hasn't been looked at, or at least I haven't seen any studies on, but there seems to be a real correlation there. Okay? So, If you had a hard time getting an erection with a new girl, or you were on a date and you were getting intimate with somebody, don't beat yourself up. You are in your head, you're probably thinking about your ex, maybe you were feeling guilty that you were cheating on them for some reason, even though you're not. Maybe you were feeling like, oh, I shouldn't do this, what if my ex finds out? There could be a laundry list of reasons as to what's going on in your head. So, don't beat yourself up, okay? You're going through a lot of anxiety and stress. Your body is going through tremendous amounts of anxiety, stress, releasing chemicals in it. You're not yourself. So, please, guys, don't beat yourself up if it happens to you, because I hear from guys just about every week that talk to me about that happen to them, okay? He says, I picked up my son today from her house. I dropped him off last Monday and haven't spoken to her until I saw her today. She didn't call, text, or anything. She was cold today. She was getting ready to leave for work. That's the indifference that I tell you guys about. See that? When a woman is indifferent like that, you do not want to put pressure on them whatsoever, because you're not going to force them to change how they feel. Okay? Any more than you can take a cloud in your hands, pull it down, and then say, let's build a building on top of this concrete. Or cloudcrete. You can't. Okay? You can't just make a woman change how she feels about you. Same thing with guys, ladies. You just can't. The way somebody's feeling is how they're feeling until their feelings change. But remember, feelings change, like the clouds that move across the sky. They absolutely do. I see it every single day. And people's interest level will rise and fall like the sea. That goes for men and women. He says, I constantly keep on thinking that if I tell her I love her and that I want another chance, she will give it to me. So you think that if you keep doing the same thing that you've done over and over and over again, you're going to get a different result. Ain't going to happen. I see it all the time, guys. It is yet to find a success story. Okay? I keep saying to myself that maybe since she wasn't born in America, somehow those principles don't apply to her. Oh yeah, let's see, how old is your wife there? I think she's, so let's say the 1984 American model is, the American woman model is different than the 1984 Ecuadorian woman model. Yeah, they completely process their feelings differently. No, it doesn't work like that. I work with people around the world. It's amazing. It works the same way all around the world. Okay? And it's not going to happen, man. You've told her over and over and over again how you feel and begged for another chance. She didn't change her mind before. It's not going to work now. He says, I don't, however. I trust your advice that I have to wait for her to come to me when she's ready. So it's tough. I signed up for salsa classes, and I think I'm going to try speed dating. I am too messed up emotionally to be able to just approach and meet women on the street. I just don't want to feel this way. I feel like my therapist doesn't understand me as much as you do, and having been what I've been through. Well, I hear that a lot, honestly, guys. And, it's completely understandable because, quite honestly, this is what I study. This is what I specialize in, is breakups and trying to figure this stuff out. Most therapists work on a, variety of different areas. This is what I specialize in, okay? And so your therapist isn't likely going to understand a breakup like I do. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go to one. Absolutely. If you have someone that you could go to locally, I highly recommend it, because just talking about it is going to help you tremendously. You're going to feel much better. That is how we heal. And obviously, I'm here for when you guys really want somebody that understands this to give you a plan, to talk to you about it, to assess your situation, look at what the problems were, and look at some corrective measures. But a lot of times, guys, you'll start to feel better for maybe a week or 2 weeks or even a month, and then something reminds you of your ex, or their birthday comes up, or something comes up where you can't stop thinking about them and you feel worse. Perfectly normal, and we all go through it. So, if you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net. All you got to do is click right on the center of the page where it says schedule a coaching. Bam, hit that. Gives you 2 different options. You can do email coaching with me or Skype coaching with me, whichever option works best for you. If you like the video and you appreciate these hard working videos that it takes me a long time to do every day, I would appreciate a like. And be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I do post videos Monday through Friday and I don't want you to miss any. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.